Dr. Steven M. Greer glows brighter than the sun. This guy is almost certainly a deep state spook working for the US government. He looks like one, he talks like one. So it makes sense that he's at the forefront of the UFO disclosure movement. But here's what I don't understand. Why would a government asset promote the aliens are benevolent theory? Greer's essential thesis is ostensibly anti-deep state. He accuses the US government of lying for decades about UFOs, hoarding alien technology, and committing murder to keep these secrets secure. Now he accuses the government of pursuing a soft disclosure strategy designed to manufacture an enemy threat narrative regarding the UFOs, in order to fuel profits in the defense industry and to keep people in fear. Assuming Greer is an asset, what is the benefit to the government? Is it for one of their agents to say, "Don't trust the government when they say the aliens are bad, the aliens are good, it's the government that is bad"? This nigga-looking rather zesty. What, there's truth mixed in with lies here? I'm not surprised that this is the case. I'm asking, what is the purpose of it? Why would the government create X narrative, which is the narrative they want to prevail, but then support Y narrative, which is the most effective counter X narrative? Preparing the masses for the ultimate psyop. You mean you don't understand why they mix truth and lies up to such an extent that it becomes virtually impossible to distinguish the actual truth? It's all about confusion and pointing cattle with different brands at each other. So what is the truth in this case? Clearly, the government has lied about UFOs for decades, first saying that they were BS, and now admitting that they're real. And clearly, the government is still lying about UFOs under the guise of this limited hangout, and they're setting conditions for a global UFO psyop. But why would they say the aliens were good, when the aliens are quite obviously not good, in that they are abducting, impregnating, and otherwise genetically experimenting on human beings, and treating us like animals? Say what you want about him, but he does bring some ideas to the table. Zero-point energy is a real thing. If it were somehow connected to a motor, that would change the world. He unironically has inspired me to learn more about electronics and electricity. He looks like one, talks like one, walks like one, gawks like one. Wait until you discover the real enchilada, Anon. Ready? He is one. I don't know what evidence they give me. They will never convince me of the fake and grays. He's an alien himself, you nimrods. Miring his neck. He is trained and worked for the deep state. Back in the 2010s he managed a deep state project that was shilling the UFO disclosure, the Free Thought Project, and was gathering gifts from hypnotizing boomers. When next year came, the project was memory hold from the internet. Another grifter promoted by Art Bell. He is very pro-gay pedestry. 41434896 op. CE5 tones caused a light to appear in a fog for my friend and his friends, blasting it and missing time for one of them. Maybe it's testing out our own tech. From his face he looks incredibly trustworthy. He is talking to the same entities that Crowley was. I'm not trying to make a point here. He and his trance circle drew the thing that keeps visiting him in Charlottesville, and it's the same demon. Also, there are rumors that one of the 300 families are his benefactor. When you are up against the wall, you grasp at any lifeline thrown at you. He's half correct, by accident. The problem is that it's the other 50% that will kill you. His position on open borders and open season on all humanity is not tenable. The only Greer I care about is Scott Greer. Greeriad's rise up. He said the demons might be evil. 68 kb. The hyperdimensional mind over matter consciousness field is the basis of our reality. It has been known since antiquity as the astral plane, heaven, hell, and Sheol. It was documented by the Army in the Gateway process as a holographic torus. Tesla knew about hyperspace and invented zero-point energy and scalar waves. The original Maxwell equations were also hyperdimensional. Current literature on consciousness also describes a torus hyperfield. Telepathy is instantaneous and across space and time. Consciousness masters throughout time have used this field to manipulate reality. There are many accounts of levitation, astral projection, teleportation, non-locality, telepathy, and manifestation. UFOs and interdimensional beings have also been documented throughout history as objects in the sky and strange interactions. Names for beings include gods, demons, angels, fairies, jinn, and others. It is noted the consciousness field is a singularity and can be construed as God himself. In modern times, World War II is thought to have allowed the creation of anti-gravity and zero-point energy by the Axis. Vimana may have been retrieved. Vimana have been documented historically by the Hindu scriptures and include knowledge of pressurized mercury. Many extraterrestrial craft were spotted during World War II and identified as Foo Fighters, balls of light. Craft were downed by scalar wave weapons, including Roswell. Alien bodies were recovered. Technology was reverse engineered. Such technology includes anti-gravity, Kevlar fabric, and integrated circuits. Bob Lazar may have witnessed an alien craft and noted it was a single piece, indicating it was manifested upon manufacture using the transdimensional consciousness field. Victor from the Alien Interview documentary in 1997 provided footage of a supposed alien leaked from the Department of Navy Intelligence. It may have been a Black Project robot. Anonymous, ID, YVWESHO plus, 01/31/23, Tuesday, 11:47:02/0204143578858 play button. The KGB released footage of a grayling being dissected. Dr. Steven Greer telepathically summoned aliens and took photographs. One of the aliens was red with a triangular head, one was a plasma alien, and one was gray and from Andromeda. He also claims to have seen a short alien surrounded by a toroidal field, a human-like alien, and an invisible alien who teleported him onto a ship. A recent disclosure witness from Boeing noted the human-like aliens are known as the Orange. Synthetic telepathy has been in development since World War II when the Frey effect was discovered. It was later updated to include radar EEG pings to read brain waves remotely. It is all AI encoding and decoding now, and involves hyperdimensional scalar waves. The NSA spies on aliens in their home worlds and no SCIF is secure. Dr. Robert Duncan is a CIA whistleblower who worked on such systems and has revealed many details of the technology used on targeted individuals. A US Navy Special Operations Disclosure document was released in 2013 and 2014 that documents the overall operations of these systems. It also includes synthetic timelines, teleportation, manifestation cloning, total weather microcontrol, remote force fields, cosmic ascension, nonlinear space-time generation, and contact with guardian angel interdimensional beings. This system or a similar extraterrestrial system was used on former Marine Kyle Odom. He documented his astral projection experience, the apparent possession of people around him, telepathic interactions, remote manifestations or teleportations of objects, timeline switching, and the strange ballistics of the man he tried to kill who survived somehow and became a politician. The same thing happened to myself in 2016. I witnessed telepathy, timeline switching, possession, teleportations, manifestations, holograms, UFOs, mind over matter object mutation, transdimensional manipulations of people, astral projection of large objects, and am currently under V2K. Dr. Robert Duncan knows about the synthetic telepathy program. Some of it is scalar waves. These are the Greer waves aliens use. CIA neuroweapons expert exposes synthetic telepathy antenna system. They target the microcircuits, macrocircuits, and ion channels. Fray affect microwave hearing to write information. Radar EEG pings to read information. Can clone all 5 senses. Can remote control bodies. Managed by artificial intelligence. They're setting conditions for a global UFO SYOP. Ever heard of blue beans? Hyperdimensional mind over matter consciousness field. Allows levitation, astral projection, teleportation, multiple timelines, remote timeline viewing, telepathy, telekinesis, zero-point energy, and manifestation. Mechanized with UFOs, antennas, AI, electromagnetism, and scalar Tesla waves. Dominated by military, aliens, and non-corporeal entities. Holographic entities operating in the hyperspace consciousness field capable of full mind over matter physics. Other names include interdimensional beings, astral entities, ghosts, spirits, fairies, jinn, demons, angels, celestials, machine elves, archons, reptilians, naga, and hyperspace entities. They could be naturally occurring energy or artificially engineered to roam like Ace. They could be running on a supercomputer as well. They could be psychics, or operators with consciousness magnification equipment. They could be generated by UFOs. If this is a simulation, they might be simulational Ace controlled by super reality beings. The mind exists as a field connected to the brain. https://www.science-and-non-duality.com/article/a-new-theory-of-the-mind-field-to-the-brain. Consciousness resides in a field surrounding the brain. Has certain similarities with a black hole. A holographic structured field. In another dimension. Could take the shape of a torus. Quantum wave resonance. Gateway process. https://documents2.theblackvault.com/documents/CIA/CIA-RDP96-00788R001700116-5.pdf. Holographic torus universe. Holographic hyperdimensional infinite consciousness. Possible encounters with intelligent, non-corporeal energy forms when time-space boundaries are exceeded. Tesla electromagnetics. https://apps.dtic.mil/st/pdfs/ada127574.pdf. Relativity is only a statement about first-order reality the reality that emerges from the vector interaction of electromagnetic energy with matter. When we break down the vectors into scalars, shadow vectors or hypervectors, we immediately enter a vastly different, far more fundamental reality. In this reality, superluminal velocity, multiple universes, travel back and forth in time, higher dimensions, variation of all fundamental constants of nature, materialization and dematerialization, and violation of the conservation of energy are all involved. Using scalar waves and scalar interactions as much subtler, far less limited observation/detection mechanisms, we must have a new super-relativity to describe the expanded electromagnetic reality uncovered by Nikola Tesla. Consciousness-assisted technology. https://www.youtube.com/watch?? V = C51 Veen Jath Psi I embed. Astral plane. Mind over matter physics. UFOs, antennas, AI, scalar waves. Black cops, aliens, demons.
Mosey on down to the Atomic Shaman Trading Post. We have t-shirts, decals, refrigerator magnets and other swag for sale. What better way to show your support for the show? Our merch can only be found on t.pub/link/Atomic Shaman Trading Post. Like, share and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to ring the notification bell. You can follow us on Twitter at Motel and RV Park. Catch the live streams on Rumble. Listen to text-to-speech stories on Atomic Shaman TTS on YouTube.